Welcome to Highway Havens, your ultimate stop for luxury motorhome tours, in-depth car reviews, and road trip inspiration from high-tech RVs to the latest automotive launches. We bring the open road to your screen every week. Imagine a motorhome that doesn't just drive like a luxury coach, but actually carries the DNA of a Ferrari supercar. Yes, you heard that right. The 2026 Ferrari Motorhome is priced at a jaw-dropping $3 million, and it promises something no other RV has dared to deliver. Supercar speed, exotic styling, and a living space that feels more like a private jet than a camper. But is this just a wild flex for the ultra-rich? Or could it actually change how we think about road travel? Stick around, because what's inside will surprise you even more. Ferrari is a name that instantly sparks images of speed, power, and sleek Italian design. But in 2026, the brand took a turn no one expected, rolling out a motorhome that blends supercar performance with high-end living. This isn't just another luxury RV. It's Ferrari's bold attempt to merge the thrill of a racetrack with the comfort of a five-star suite on wheels. So why does this matter? The US RV market has been booming, with travelers demanding more style, comfort, and innovation. Yet no one thought Ferrari would step into this space, let alone with a $3 million motorhome that looks like it belongs in Monaco rather than a campsite. In just a moment, we'll dive into the design, the technology, and whether this supercar RV really delivers on the hype, or if it's just a flashy experiment. Step outside, and the first thing that strikes you about the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome is its sheer presence. Sleek, low-slung lines wrap around a body that looks more like a futuristic concept car than a family RV. The massive air intakes and sculpted panels scream Ferrari DNA, while the bold red finish reminds you this isn't just about travel. It's about turning every highway into a catwalk. Park it next to a traditional RV, and the difference is night and day. One looks practical, the other looks like it just drove out of a dream. Now, step inside. The cabin feels less like a motorhome and more like a private jet lounge. Plush leather seats stitched in Ferrari's signature patterns, carbon fiber accents on every surface, and a panoramic skylight that floods the space with natural light. Even the driver's cockpit looks like it belongs in a high-performance sports car. Flat-bottom steering wheel, digital cluster, paddle shifters. Imagine sitting down to drive your RV and feeling like you're about to lap Monza. But Ferrari didn't stop at looks. Underneath, this motorhome is powered by a hybrid V12 system delivering jaw-dropping performance. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. Numbers unheard of for a vehicle this size. And with adaptive suspension borrowed from Ferrari's GT lineup, the ride is smoother than you'd expect, even on less than perfect American highways. Of course, fuel economy isn't its strong suit, but Ferrari cleverly included a hybrid assist system to stretch the range beyond what most supercars could dream of. Technology is another highlight. The onboard infotainment system is fully integrated with voice controls, augmented reality navigation, and even a mood mode that adjusts lighting, sound, and climate to match your driving style. For passengers, smart screens fold out of the walls, creating an entertainment hub that rivals a home theater. It's the kind of setup where a long road trip doesn't feel like a compromise. It feels like an event. Safety hasn't been overlooked either. Ferrari equipped this RV with advanced driver assistance features, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and even a semi-autonomous highway mode. It won't drive itself entirely, but on long stretches of I-95 or Route 66, it takes much of the stress off your shoulders. Of course, all this comes at a price, and not just the $3 million sticker. We'll get to that soon. There's also the practicality factor. At nearly 40 feet long, this isn't sliding into your average campground with ease. Maneuvering through tight city streets? Forget about it. And maintenance? Well, let's just say Ferrari mechanics aren't exactly cheap or common in the middle of Montana. Still, the question lingers. Who is this motorhome really for? Is it a toy for billionaires looking to flex their wealth? Or is Ferrari trying to redefine the future of road travel? The answer lies not just in the specs, but in the lifestyle it promises. And in the next section, we'll uncover the true highlights and the surprising drawbacks that could make or break Ferrari's bold experiment. And then comes the real test, taking the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome out on the open road. The moment you press the throttle, the hybrid V12 roars to life, and suddenly, you forget you're behind the wheel of a 40-foot motorhome. Acceleration pins you back in the seat, delivering a shocking burst of speed that feels closer to a Ferrari sports coupe than anything resembling an RV. 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds isn't just a number on paper. It's a gut-punching reality. On sweeping highways, the adaptive suspension smooths out bumps like they don't exist, while the steering, tight, responsive, almost playful, gives you confidence you'd never expect from a vehicle this size. It's surreal. One moment you're gliding along in near silence with hybrid assist. The next, you're unleashing raw Ferrari power that makes other drivers crane their necks just to catch a glimpse. But here's the shocker. While performance dazzles, practicality doesn't quite keep up. Maneuvering into tighter turns and urban streets quickly reminds you this is still a massive machine. Parking feels like an event of its own, and fuel stops come more often than most road trippers would like. In short, it delivers thrills beyond expectation, but not without trade-offs. Still, this drive is the moment that seals Ferrari's bold gamble. It's not just marketing flash. It's proof that a motorhome can carry supercar DNA and actually pull it off on real roads. The question now is, does that make it worth $3 million? Or is it just an extravagant fantasy for the ultra-rich? Up next, we'll break down the biggest highlights and the drawbacks that could make or break Ferrari's place in the motorhome world. So, where does that leave us with the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome? On one hand, it's a jaw-dropping showcase of design, performance, and luxury. No other RV on the market offers supercar acceleration, Italian styling, and an interior that feels like a rolling private jet. For those who can afford it, this is more than just transportation. It's a status symbol, a statement piece, and perhaps the ultimate travel toy. But it's not without flaws. At nearly 40 feet, maneuverability is limited. Fuel stops come faster than most road trippers would like. And at a $3 million price tag, this isn't a purchase anyone makes with practicality in mind. It's targeted at the ultra-rich who crave exclusivity and don't mind the compromises that come with it. For the US market, though, its significance goes beyond who actually buys it. Ferrari entering the motorhome space signals something bigger, a blending of performance and lifestyle vehicles in ways we haven't seen before. And while most of us won't be test driving a Ferrari RV anytime soon, the innovations here, hybrid performance, tech-driven luxury, and design-first thinking, could inspire changes in mainstream RVs down the line. In short, the 2026 Ferrari Motorhome is breathtaking, impractical, and unforgettable. It redefines what's possible, even if only for a select few. So here's the question. Is it the future of luxury travel, or just a billionaire's plaything? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car reviews and comparisons, and share this video with a friend who'd love to see a Ferrari turned into a motorhome. Who knows? This could be the start of a whole new era on the open road.